Okay, so I'm out and about going for a walk. I'm in the great province of Ontario in Canada, Western Canada. And this whole site, when I first started, my first thoughts were all about what sit-in does to your body. If you sit too much, unfortunately, you're going to have all kinds of issues, which might stem from your shoulders, neck, between the shoulder blades, mid-back, lower back, hips. Hips are a huge one. Some people get this thing called dead butt syndrome. Sounds kind of funny, but it's not funny if you have it. It's when, your glutes, your locomotion muscles. Have you ever watched sprinting? And you see these guys, athletes, they have really well developed glutes. Why? That's because there's power. Power comes from that. It's almost like an engine. So they have to have really strong ones doing lots of weights and step ups and lunges and things of that nature. Lots of sprints uphill, that type of stuff. And when you sit all day, sometimes your butt or your bottom or your glutes, wherever you are in the world, you might say it one of those three ways, or maybe another way, which I won't say that other way, or other ways. But it's a really good thing to stretch and activate the glutes, and so that we don't have that condition which we call dead butt syndrome. Now, an interesting point to make is if you do appropriate exercise, you're most likely you won't have that problem. Now, it doesn't happen that often or as much as it should. Somebody who, let's say they do work at a desk and they're there anywhere from 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 plus hours. And sometimes people do that. You're going to have a problem, most likely, unless you offset it with exercise. I'm just crossing the street here and don't want to get hit by anything. So always safety first. And you could also have other things that happen as a result of prolonged sit-in, lower body. You can start to gain weight. You can have heart condition. Hypertension could come about. You could be a possible client for diabetes type 2, especially if your diet's not good. I see they go together if you work just mega hours at a desk. Taking breaks every hour for 5 minutes, get up, walk, go up the stairs, get some water, these type of things, it's a good thing. So, but as I continue to evolve, as we hopefully all evolve, what I found is really interesting is just health in general and longevity. I have this saying, as long as you live, you're going to get old. And how well you get old is going to depend on how you live. So live well. This site, this YouTube channel, and everything else that I want to put forward, I want to share as much as possible things that you can do that's going to be helpful for you moving forward, so you can make better choices for you, so that you feel better, are better, and do better. So I do have, it used to be 5 pillars of health, but now I've added a 6th. These are the pillars, and this is what I'm going to base this YouTube channel on. It may evolve and it probably will as time moves further forward. But what it will be is, number 1, nutrition. Good, sound nutrition, good micronutrients, doing your best to stay away from things like processed foods, which is everywhere in North America and beyond. It doesn't do your body any good. It's just almost like it's empty calories. I mean, yes, you do have calories, and yes, it is food. Sometimes people say it's not food, but if you were starving and you ate it, you would survive. So it is food. It's just not high quality food. So having food with good micronutrients, macronutrients, that is great because you're going to feel better. That ties into your mood. Just going to be a healthier individual, healthier person. Also, physical activity and or exercise. Do you get the recommended dosage of exercise per week as given by the Canadian government or the United States government? 150 minutes per week. And we do know there's various types of exercise that you can do. You can do high intensity interval training. You can go for a jog. You can go for a brisk walk. You just go for a regular walk. There is so many things that you can do, but do you do them? That is the question. So that's number 2. Number 3, sleep. Do you get good sleep? And if you do get good sleep, are you getting 7 to 9 hours per night? Now, one of the reasons that's super important is because it helps to restore the body. It's anabolic. That means your body is building, it's repairing. So let's say someone trains too much or they exercise quite a bit, and with that exercising a lot, they don't have enough sleep. So what's happening is, or would be happening, is the body's just not going to recover as well as the body can. I have someone across the street talking pretty loud. I'm not sure if you can hear that. So let me go in the other direction, so hopefully it's not too loud. And moving next to number 4, your emotional wellness. Now this one's important. It doesn't get enough talk about. It's tied in with mental health. How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about others? How do you feel about the world that we live in? Are you content? Are you not content? Is something going on that you haven't addressed? Is that somatic now affecting your brain and affecting your everyday life? Because, hey, we just came out of COVID just recently. In some places, people are still getting COVID even today. And with that, mental health, brain fog, they need to go see a counselor or maybe even a psychiatrist just to help, because it's no shame whatsoever in seeing someone that helps us through our challenges and our problems. I myself, I had post-traumatic stress disorder. Mine was a little bit different. I got hit by a truck twice. Yeah, I was glutton for punishment. No, I wasn't glutton for punishment. It just happened. And with it happening, it was very unpleasant. So counselor really helped me, and psychiatrist helped me both get up and over. Actually, I did something called post-traumatic stress, and that really helped me as well. So those are 4. Number 5, spirituality. So what do you do, if anything, to unplug, to decompress? You go to church? Are you a religious person? Do you say a higher power, higher being that you look to? Or do you go to nature? Do you go for walks with your dog? Like any of those things, yoga, meditation, soft music, playing an instrument, being around like-minded individuals, all these things are really helpful. And the one that, or the next point I'm going to mention, and this point's important, and I don't think it gets talked about as much as it should. Maybe it's because possibly we might take things for granted in this part of the world, and this part of the world, Canada, North America, there are places right now that, their situation is not at all like it is here. It's not safe. There's stress levels, the cortisol level that shoots up to the sky on a daily basis, and people are dealing with this. And so the point that I'm going to add to this one, was number 6, is security and safety. Do you have that? Are you in an environment? Are you in an environment that you have that? And hopefully you are. Even some of my friends, at times we've chatted, and maybe the environment is not the best environment for them. So hopefully where you are safe and you have security, you feel good, and you can thrive wherever you are. So just recapping the 6 pillars of health, which I am going to talk about, and I am going to bring different care providers and non, because I want to open this platform to help people and inform people. So number 1, nutrition, good nutrition. Number 2, physically active and or exercise. Number 3, sleep, 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Number 4, your emotional wellness. How's yours? Are we good? Do we have a challenge there? Do we have an issue there we need to address? Number 5, spirituality. Go to church, the mosque, synagogue, whichever. It doesn't matter as long as you have something that works for you. And number 6, which I added, that's security, safety and security. So those are the topics, those are the things that I'll talk about. And I hope that you will be able to join and listen and engage, and we'll have an opportunity where you will learn, and me too, because I definitely will learn from you. I want this also to be symbiotic. Nobody has all the answers, not even the experts. So that's it for the moment. I want to thank you for just taking time to spend it with me. And I definitely look forward to seeing you again in the future and engaging and also reading your comments. Thanks very much. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay well, and we will see you next time.